Welcome to the Noodle Cup Series All-Star Games. I'm joined here by Lai Algebra Cow. How are you doing tonight, Lai?
Doing pretty well. We get more All-Star games to continue on this weekend of, All-Star weekend. We've got Noodle Cup Series coming. 6 more players for the first game, 8 more players for the first series. They'll be swapping out a bunch here and there to get everyone in. And let's get this first game started.
A team in the West will be Zork from Phoenix, South from Phoenix, Ness from Portland, and Jamo from San Francisco going up against Collide from, I forget which team Collide is on, San Antonio, Cole Rocks from Portland, Moondog from Utah, and Orlandon from Utah.
So as the players do join eventually, here they go. Kickoff is going counting. We've got Moondog and South coming off. That'll lose it back to Jamo. And will settle into midfield. But South going to get the ball forward. Not going to make too much of it this time.
So neither team right now at a huge disadvantage, as both of these West teams have 2 players from the same season team, South and Zork and Phoenix, and Orlandon and Moondog from Utah. So let's see how these team comps work and if they got any practice in prior to these games.
West A here, the green team has come out to a quick start with this offense, getting a good bit of pressure. Already 2 shots, not a ton, but more than the 0, of course, from West B. Ball hasn't really been into that green half at all yet so far.
Korok's trying to get this one cleared. Passes over to Collide, who does push through center field, but they give up possession. South now on the offensive, gets a block and kills it in the corner, where it's cleaned up by Collide.
Moving downfield, DJ Collide's going to get that through for the first time into the green backboard, but immediately cleared out. Zork looking for a center, won't find too much, but Jam does still jump. Going to bait out that and kill the offense a little bit, but South comes back and keeps it in. Moondog saving that away from Zork. That's a couple almost passes, both intercepted before they became dangerous.
As always, this being the first game, we're seeing people just try to get into the groove of things here, settle down, and get that rhythm within their teams. Looks like a chance here for the yellow, the NCS, or the West B team, as that one gets cleared.
And West B coming from the yellowish end of the green, still looking for these opportunities, still yet to put a shot up. They are getting more movement forward, but here Jam throwing that high off the backboard. Moondog going to clear that out to midfield. Gets that ball forward, but no possession moving forward. Another chance. Down to the center to Cole Rocks, and that'll connect. They take the first goal.
A phenomenal pass here by Cole Rocks, putting it straight down in the center, or by Moondog, and Cole Rocks right there to secure that finish. West B up by 1.
They got their first shot, and it got them a goal. No real chances even before that. West A going the other way, it had some passes that get intercepted and a couple shots that didn't have much come of them, but West B, no real chances, and there's suddenly that one pass from the corner and down. Now a ball dangerous the other way, though. Collide getting up to block that will keep it safe, but West A already starting to put their pressure back on.
They certainly are. A touch upfield here. Zork retreating behind South, and South gets a big touch, but it's blocked by Collide. Ball killed at midfield by Zork and 50'd. It's high in the air. First 2 will be Jam. He puts it down on the ground looking for the bounce shot, and it's saved by Collide. Quick return right across, and that's dunked in by Zork. What a play there by South and Zork.
Zork doing a good job being in the right place. South just hitting that hard enough. Colrox couldn't quite reach it that high and that far out of the net. Nice and off target to get that backboard pass. Zork ready to pounce on the angle across the net. Ties up the game.
Winning this kickoff. This one will bounce diagonal for him. He takes a shot and it's in just like that. West A up by 1.
West A goes from down 1 to up 1 in a matter of 5 seconds or something. Jam there coming through, gets that angle off the kickoff. No one from West B able to react to that bounce. No one able to get there before the bounce. And just like that, the lead is flipped.
Touch forward. Looking for another goal. Zork just misses. Jam is up. Gets a touch off the backboard. It's not cleared yet. And Colrox keeps it in the middle. South looking for a shot. Puts it high in the corner. Off the crossbar. And he's not able to get the follow.
Some scrambling from West B, going to put them in an awkward place here. The missed shots, most of them would have been saved, but a couple opportunities maybe had something better. That will give West B a chance to get back out, but they're not really making much of it. Zork is going to be allowed to put this back in as South comes through. Looking to get it centered, gets a touch through Colrox, but up high enough that Collide's going to be able to fake out the offense and give Moondog a chance.
Moondog looking for a little bit of possession here. They're dangerous as saved by Colrox, and Collide able to clear that one to the side. Collide now trying to beat, gets the 50 and gets this one out to midfield. A little help there from the opposite team.
Zork, a bit of an awkward touch there. Turned out into kind of a back pass, since his teammate was the only one over in that part of the field anyway, but definitely was not intentional from the looks of it. That clear. Going to make it out over Jam. We'll have to retreat to catch it. Gets around Collide. And moving forward, gets a 50-50 with Moondog, and Collide gets there next. A dangerous ball. Colrox is up and finds the top of the net.
A great floater here from Collide. Doesn't actually touch the ceiling to get that sharp angle down. It floats perfectly, and Colrox sneaks that one in under the bar.
That time it was West A sitting, not able to deal with the ball. We saw that on the last kickoff. The ball just... That one wasn't floating, that was faster. It was coming out to the middle off of the bounce. And this time, just floating down as the defense watches helplessly from too far away. Jam looking for another kickoff goal. Moondog gets there before South can get a bump or a touch on the ball. And the roller out gives South a chance to stop and keep it back in, but gets bumped out of the way. Collide just throwing it forward, though. West B hasn't really been doing that much to keep offensive pressure. They've got 2 shots and 2 goals.
Certainly do, but right now it's all they need, as this game is tied with 2 with 15 to play. South trying to beat upfield, but Collide with a 50. A shot here from Jam is wide to the left. Zork now on it, puts it back into the mixer. A touch, that's coming down. Collide tries to catch it, pinched out. It's still alive. 0 seconds on the clock. A chance here. Moondog up for it, gets a touch, pinched, and way back out. Still up for the time being, gets caught by Jammo, flicks over one, but it's denied by Collide. Moondog looking for it, not able to get the touch, and we'll have overtime for game number 1.
Scary decision by Jam to keep that up with the opponents bearing down quickly and the ball in their half. Teammates weren't really in a position to deal with much, but they did regroup quickly to handle that and get to overtime. We are seeing West A already has 10 shots, and West B has 2. But they both have 2 goals, so it is just a matter of West B getting an opportunity, and then West A so far hasn't really been able to stop this.
They have not, and this one could be dangerous. Jammo floats it right in front of the net. A touch to the side by Moondog, but Jammo returning it right back. Collide now can't get the clear, and West B will be on their heels.
Zork will miss that one, which actually has plenty of time for Jam to pick it up. I don't think it's really a problem for them, but Colrox does get that through. And South can't get it past everyone. Touch won't be hit by Zork either. Jam able to bail that one out, though. Go up the wall. Zork waiting in the middle. Jam off the ceiling. Nothing's going to happen. Neither of them even get reasonably close to the ball, so I'm not really sure what the plan was, but it didn't work out, and West B is going to be able to pick up the ball for it.
Just over a minute here into this overtime, still tied at 2. Best of 5 here, first to 3 will win this. A big touch by Colrox, putting the pressure on West A. Collide with a shot, and that's saved to the side by Zork.
We're finally starting to see some shots from West B that are saved, which is a good sign for both the offense of West B, getting shots that aren't necessarily free goals on counterattacks. They get some pressure going, but also a good sign for the West A defense as they're making these saves, not just giving up everything. Jammo somehow getting a touch on that, sending it across. That's not going to work out for them too well, but I don't think anyone was really ready for them to hit that ball.
That's an amazing attempt there, trying to get the dunk as that was saved by the West A team. South will be the first one too. Tries to pop it over Collide, but he's denied. This is an open net. It's falling for Collide. Collide with the touch, and it's in! Just like that, West B taking game number 1.
South getting dunked hard, and Collide just following it up. It looked like Collide was ready to just go for boost, and then a teammate called, hey, you can probably just, score that. And so Collide hit the brakes hard, stopped, looked up, and was like, oh yeah, I think I can. I just jumped up and tapped it in at the last possible second to take the game.
All right, if you hang on for just a couple seconds, we will be switching a few players in and out here as we're rotating through each roster, affording all 8 players an opportunity to play through this series.
Just like the other days this week, we'll be swapping out rosters pretty much every game, both teams, and so there will be a slight delay as we do that compared to normal series, but not too much. We just need players to leave the match and then the replacements to join in. It should be pretty quick. That being said, West B did come out on top that time with only 6 shots. So they picked up the shots a lot. I think 4 of those shots were in the overtime or just leading up to the overtime right away. And up until that, they just had 2 shots and 2 goals. So they managed to find some pressure and some possession, but they really were just surviving up to that point based on counterattacks.
Yeah, they certainly were, and it seemed to pay off in the end for them, as West A had a majority of the pressure there in Game 1. A couple subs now. It looks like Ness is coming in for West B to play with Colrox and Collide, and Orlandon is in for West A to play with South and Zork. Let's get Game 2 underway.
So we'll have to see if these player changes make any major differences, or on the other hand, if they've made any strategic difference, any strategic changes, any changes of plans, strategy decisions to take into account the kind of things we were noticing if they saw any of them as well. Just because it was pretty extreme in the beginning of Game 1 how much West A was able to control the ball as B was just throwing it away and got some chances for it, but if the defense on West A was cleaned up, that wouldn't really have gotten much.
Not at all. A good carry here off the wall by Colrox, looking for a dunk. This one pops high. Zork not able to get the squishy save, or landing off the crossbar. A couple of misses, and Clyde has an open net. He puts it on, and it's in.
So at every point during this, I wasn't really sure who was going to be able to touch the ball next, and then suddenly Collide was the only one nearby, and the net was wide open. So I think that double commit at the end, where they both jumped at the ball to block a shot that never came and they both missed, was the nail in the coffin of that play, just because there were some misses and each of them really wasn't that bad until suddenly there was no one left to go next.
I certainly agree. Colrox now trying to bring this one upfield. It gets denied by Ness. Clyde now looking for a second touch here off the wall, but it's popped high by Zork. Colrox straight down. That one's saved, but West B will have to race back. Zork now gets denied off the back wall by Collide. Good back wall defense. Orlando now pushes it up. They get it to midfield. A nice dunk there by Collide, but Zork, the only one to pressure this ball.
This game is starting to look a little bit more balanced than the first as far as possession, both directions, both teams getting some touches here and there. And outside of that weird misplay from everyone on West A in succession, things seem to be going pretty well on both sides with just keeping the ball under control and trying to get some sort of game plan set up.
It certainly has. We've got good rotations coming out from each team here as they're starting to settle down with just over 3.5 left to play. Zork now gets a touch. This one's on net, but it's saved straight up and into the corner by Collide. Colrox dribbling it out. No one back. Has to beat one. Is able to, and Zork able to make the save before Orlandon can get there to put it away.
Great touch there by Zork, just doinking the ball out and across away from the net. Not able to get a redirect there, but did get Orlandon to take a second to make sure that the doink wasn't coming, buying some time for teammates to regroup. And now Ness sending the ball up to Cole, going to pop it middle. Orlandon's there, pops it off the backboard to Cole again, but Zork gets in the way, and South and Ness aren't going to be able to get that through as Orlandon sends the ball straight up out of the 50.
Some good challenges here by both teams. Collide gets a clear for West B. tries to get the dunk, and he does. This one going across Orlandon, who puts it away. What a play there by Collide, and a great finish by Orlandon.
Excellent read by Collide there, sending the ball across. Orlandon, of course, just in the right place, able to get there first, able to find the shot. Collide, free jumping extremely hard for that, gets the read. Probably needs to slow down on that if it happens a few more times. Well, okay, if it keeps happening, go ahead and keep going for it. But West A really needs to make sure they aren't just hitting the ball into someone who's jumping that high ahead of time. That being said, Colrox did a great job reading it that one. Or rather, Collide did a great job reading that and getting it in. Ball dangerously in front of the net. Zork is just going to bounce it in.
This was a great play here off the sidewall, and that was actually a pre-jump there by Ness, able to beat the defenders and get the ball a second time, and Zork, astute on that turnaround to tuck it away, cutting West B's lead in half.
That one, we say it was a pre-jump by the defenders, but I think I saw 5 cars jump for it, so I'm not sure if pre-jump is the right word anymore, but I agree that someone jumped before the ball was there. I just think it was out of the lobby.
Yep.
But anyway, Zork actually gets that cleared up to South, going to be able to get a nice touch. Ness pre-jumped that one hard. Couldn't quite reach it, but that was the biggest pre-jump I've ever seen for a pass like that.
It certainly was, and it almost connected. Getting the touch now is Ness, trying to bring it up. Collide keeps it low. A good touch there off the back wall, but it's not out of danger yet. A little bit of time here for Ness to get around Collide. Pushing it upfield. Orlandon pinches it the wrong way. This is an opportunity, but Colrox right there to get the clear to midfield.
Good reaction by Colrox to read that pinch up and out, making sure to get there first. The strikers weren't super close, but there were people who could deal with the ball if Colrox didn't get there. So reading that pinch, rolling around the top and getting out to that did greatly help keep that ball safe there. Not out of defense yet, but Collide touch off the ceiling there. That 50 will give Cole a chance to move forward. Maybe a pass to Collide or maybe just waiting. There's attempted pass to Collide and they are moving forward.
Less than 90 seconds to play now. Ness able to get this one out from in front of his own net. Collide around another one to beat, and Zork is able to get the touch. Not out of danger yet as this ball's back up off the backboard. Zork puts it right to where Collide is waiting. Collide now trying to get it by him again. Has the open net. Touches it across and will finish. Putting West B up by 2.
Collide finding that opening. Gets past South. Gets bumped a little bit, but not slowed down enough to matter. Will just get the ball in on his own. That leaves a 2-goal lead in 38 seconds. Gives West B a pretty solid chance here. But the offense is looking more balanced. It's going to be 4 shots to 6 at the moment. We'll probably see 2 or 3 more overall. Zork almost finding the corner. Puts one on the board for West A.
Nice quick angle shot there by Zork, knowing time is of the essence, and that one almost in as well, but Colrox will save that to the side. High ball center, this one off the corner of the post. Everything that West B is doing is perfect right now on their defense.
Here's South, throws it around. Ness not going to go for the touch, gives Zork a chance. They're going to look for something here, but this is their last shot. And as that rolls to the corner, that will be the game. Even if they manage to score it, there won't be any time left on the clock for the second goal. So West B taking game number 1 and game number 2. Zork going to keep it up to try and get a consolation goal. Not going to do it, and then just sitting underneath in disappointment. Just kind of shaking his head at the other team for not giving them that chance.
Oh, it looks like those changes worked very well in favor of West B. Collide, Orlandon, and Colrox taking that game in a stunning fashion after the close overtime game we saw in game number 1.
Definitely a much more one-sided game in West B's favor. Game 1, if anything, was one-sided in West A's favor, but at least in the first 3 to 4 minutes, with West B just finding a few chances here and there until the overtime when B started to get some pressure together, some possession together, but they did a lot better with just holding on to the ball and not throwing it away that time. It also helped that West A, at least for large parts of the game, just missed a lot. There were a lot of whiffs. So if West A cleans up the whiffs, that game won't, I don't think, be that decisive of a 2-0, or not 2-0, but that decisive of a 2-goal lead. Although it might be tough to say that West A would have come out on top.
Certainly. Looks like Collide will be switching out for Moondog, and we will get that Utah duo here for West B in our next game. South as well stepped out, and he will be replaced by Jam to complement Ness and Zork to see if West A can figure something out and win Game 3 to force a fourth and potentially a fifth game here in this best-of-5 series.
Game point for West B. We've got the beginnings of a reverse sweep brewing as West A looks to regroup and come into this. So, I think we have all the players ready. So we can go ahead and have the players join, and we'll get this game started.
I guess we will get a rematch of that previous game. Let's see if West A will be able to figure out, as you said, maybe minimize the amount of whiffs and get this win here for their team.
As the clock countdowns to the kickoff, we have Ness and Orlandon coming in. Kickoff, Orlandon going slow, gets that through, but South able to beat Colrux to it. They're not going to get anything from the slow kickoff. And Clyde getting beat by Ness. South off the back wall for a high shot. Not going to be able to get an angle to Ness that is scoreable, but still West A right off the start with some pressure.
Great touch there. Just South will keep that in the corner. Able to push it upfield. Nobody back in net. Almost a dunk there by Ness, but Orlandon will be taking it the other way.
Decent idea by Orlandon there to back pass that, but Colrux didn't trust, did back off, and gave Ness the ball for free. But here, a good chance for Orlandon to just send it forward. Isn't able to do too much with it, but keeps it awkward for the green team as that's going to come back again. Colrux double committing though. No one's going to be there for this, and West B will have to retreat as South moves down the field.
Yeah, South pulling out the Scarab here, trying to look for some redemption as he only had 54 points in that last game where his team lost 3-1. Let's see if this move will be what he needs to get out of that minor slump. Good touch there by Colrux to keep it off the mark. A bounce shot here by Zork is saved by Collide.
Not actually going to make contact with that. Leaves it for Collide off the post. Probably not an intentional idea there, but maybe it was, and just a riskier bounce than they expected. But Orlandon up, looking for maybe a double, but gets the backward pass to Collide anyway. Not going to have enough power on that to keep away from Ness. That will be back in Colrux's possession, coming off for an air dribble, off the backboard, and South intercepting before Orlandon.
This could be dangerous here. Colrux trying to buy some time as his team races back on defense. Nice ceiling shot and a double touch and a pre-jump by Zork. What a sequence there, Lai.
A lot of quick passing attempts coming in here. We're still only at 2 shots to 3, so not so much going on net. Here a high ball, looking for Ness here, going to try to do something. Can't get the angle. Was blocked for most of them anyway, opts to leave that for the drop. Zork high across. Colrux misses, Orlandon misses, but South a little bit too close to be able to make the angle. Won't be able to punish the misses, and it will West B back downfield.
Nice touch across by Colrux and a shot by Orlandon. South stuck there on the sidewall, not able to get across and make the save.
This play was reminiscent of game number 1 when West A had possession, was taking shots, was keeping the ball in that yellow half. And then suddenly someone on West B just gets a touch, takes it downfield, and then pops it middle for a goal. And West B has had other shots. They've had other possession in this game, but that play itself was very similar to what we saw in the first game.
Certainly was. Colrux now able to keep that one out from in front of his own net, gets the clear, and pushes it past midfield. Just over halfway through game number 3 here. West B up 2-0.
Maybe looking for a back pass there, but Zork was too far away. Did get the 50-50 off of the touch, but not able to get a clean back pass reception. Collide up super early for that. Unable to chase it back down. Went a little bit too high before seeing the last touch. But Ness coming out, won't be able to do much for it, and West B will have time to return.
Good touch here by Cole. Has just Zork to beat, who will slow this one down and take possession for West A. A pass center to Ness, who was a little early in the air once again, leaves South to try to make a challenge.
Zork off the corner, going to get shut down by Collide as South waiting for this challenge. Maybe waits a little bit too long, gives Colrocks a chance. Another backboard pass, and Orlando will find the goal.
And full team play here. Collide getting a touch around South up off the backboard. Colrocks baiting out the next defender, and Orlandon able to put it away to give West V the 2-0 lead.
With that, it will be hard for West A to come back, already being down 2 games and 2 goals. It's plenty of time in a game. A minute 20 to get 2 goals isn't anything that's much of a stretch, but they do need to score reasonably quickly to keep morale up. They might have already slowed down a bit, knowing that they haven't been able to win a game so far. Ness looking to make that change right now. South finishing it off, bring it back within 1.
Play here. Ness able to take that up around 1, get the demo, and leave it for South to get the goal. 93 seconds. Certainly plenty of time here for West A to tie this one up.
Definitely, that puts the game very much within reach. Not any sort of stretch to get 1 goal in just about any amount of time. But if you've got more than 15 seconds, that's enough to make some stuff happen. Then it gives them a good 5 to 10 chances, depending on how fast they rotate around that. Maybe a little bit too hard for a pass and a little bit too wide for a shot, but the idea was there. Could have worked out with just a little bit different of an angle or a little bit different of the teammates. And getting beat all 3 too far forward, though, is going to make life a lot harder as Orlando or tap that into the net.
As you said it, their life just became a whole lot harder. Orlandon taking this one the length of the pitch, able to get the angle and score goal number 3 to go up by 2 with 35 to play.
The game has come back into more of a stretch state, but this kickoff looks dangerous. Orlando gets in the way of Zork, able to put that one out. Maybe a quick kickoff goal avoided it, but other way, we get a quick kickoff goal for West B.
And just like that, West B just running away with this game. A phenomenal touch center by Orlandon, and Collide just has to dribble it on in.
This game looking like it's about to be wrapped up. There is a slight chance that West A could get something happen here, but with that kickoff, they have possession, but the fake kickoff not going to lead to an immediate passing play. Will waste enough time that I don't think this is going to happen, and it will be West B taking the series.
Yep, West A just looking for some consolation goals or maybe some demos for some stat padding, but West B will come away with this 3-0.
So that will be our first match of the All-Star Games for Noodle Cup Series tonight. We have the other semifinal coming up just next, and after that, of course, the finals where West B will take on the winner from the eastern side. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Welcome back. We are now here with the Eastern teams. Who do we have here joining on the pitch?
Well, we've got East A and East B, unsurprisingly, but also maybe a little unhelpfully if you're looking for the players. But now as they join, on East A, we've got Aaron, Bex, and Busy. And then on East B, we're going to have Tag, Galapagos, and Porkchop.
Couple Philly players against a few Pit players. Let's see how this one plays out. Nice touch there by Bex. Busy tried to center, but Aaron way back. Aaron gets a touch to the corner, not able to get a second, and Galapagos will put this center. Tag gets a dunk, and it's still there. Pressure's on now for East A, sitting on their back line.
Some quick starts for East B here, getting the ball forward, looking to score off that first kickoff, but after 30 seconds, it has stabilized as East A moves forward, throws a shot on. Aaron's going to get stopped by Galapagos, who puts it up to Busy, back to midfield. And Busy bumps Tag out of the way instead of going for the ball, so another chance for Gus to go through, but Aaron ready, able to clear that out and move past midfield again.
Good passing play right there from East A. From Aaron to Bex, off the wall over to Busy, getting the touch right over Porkchop to open up the scoring.
It was a good passing play before we saw the third touch, before it even went towards the net. Just getting that clear off the sidewall was a pretty nice touch to get the ball forward, and then Busy gets up to put that on net. No one on East B was ready for any of that, and we've got an early-ish lead for East A.
Pit Busy now trying to get a dunk, not able to as Galapagos clears this one way upfield. Touched by Tag, back over to the corner. Galapagos now recentering, no one in net. Porkchop racing down, not able to get the angle. Aaron will now try to take it out, but Tag will intercept. A little bit of a bump there, and that may relieve some pressure, but Galapagos already on that one.
Some time spent in this corner. East B still without a shot on net registered by the game. So they're not able to do too much dangerous at the moment. Nothing really crossing in a bad way and no shots at all. But they are getting a good bit of time on the green end. It's just East A got that counterattack to get a quick turnaround, and they've been playing pretty well to keep the ball safe since.
Tag now with a touch, pushes this one forward, and it's saved by Bex. Porkchop keeping this one down in East A's half. A back pass there by Aaron, trying to relieve some of this pressure, but it will not be. Porkchop up off the corner of the ceiling. A good 50 by Aaron and gets cleared out for a second.
Galapagos to Porkchop, reminiscent of the last goal. They won't get the third touch to go quite on net. Tag only was able to get a pass back, but they do get the goal on the next touch.
Yeah, good stop there actually by Tag to drop it straight back down, and Porkchop following it up to tuck it away. 1-1 with just over halfway through game number 1. Right now, both teams certainly trying to figure each other out. West B looking a little stronger than West A. Let's see how they fare as Porkchop gets a dunk, might get another touch, not quite as Busy, will make the save and push this one past midfield.
That's a dangerous touch by Gus, going to throw that high and able to get around to deal with it before, but putting the ball up at crossbar height in front of your net when you're on the ground with your defenders, the rest of your team is in front of you, maybe not the safest way to play that ball, but did manage to handle it, and it's going to take some time for East A to try to bring that back.
Couple misses there. Bex is left with the ball. High in West B's corner, or East B's corner. Aaron up to Busy. Busy with a touch to keep possession. Aaron now trying to make something happen. Tag will slide it across to Galapagos, and they will get this clear to the side.
We are seeing some more pressure by East A, just keeping this ball on. East B can't find any room to breathe. It looks like they've found enough time to get boost here and there, get pads on their way rotating back, but until that touch, they didn't have anything, and Aaron just barely making it back to stop that. Clear from just rolling in. East A is going to have to be careful of those long touches.
Tag now leaves it for Porkchop, who cuts it underneath and tucks it away. What a play there by Porkchop.
They're also going to have to be careful of these soft touches, getting bump there doesn't mean anything to Porkchop. Just going to cut the ball into the middle and tap it in before the defenders can react. Great dribble, taking advantage of just a tiny bit of open space.
2-1 with 108 seconds to play. Galapagos off the side wall, trying to get it to go. Gets blocked by Aaron. Porkchop missing that one. A 2-on-1 situation here for A. And Bex will score off the pass.
Great job by Aaron and Bex moving us forward. After that miss, there's not much Tag can do to really cover everything. Tried to cover both options, both shots, and managed to not cover the one that came anyway. Wasn't a great place to be in for that last defender. Tag was in a pretty bad spot.
Good touch here. A little bit of a double commit from East A. This one put into the corner high. Trying to get a touch as Tag and unable to do so. Busy now. Throws it high center. Galapagos will take control. Porkchop not able to connect, but Tag is there to secure the ball.
So my thoughts on that play were that Bex was on the ceiling across the field. And the ball didn't go there. And then someone else missed. And then now we're here. And now it looks like a game again. As Aaron's going to clear this around the corner. Tag can't quite make contact, but Aaron not going to be able to find an angle. And net going to just throw it to the corner. And East B is going to be able to clear that one around.
Good stop there by Porkchop to keep that one out from in front of his own net. Aaron now, though, up around the corner, not able to get the touch, and it's cleared out by Galapagos. 5 to play. East A on the attack. A cup! Oh my gosh! What did we just see there, Eli?
Well, we saw someone hit the ball, and we saw it bounce, and then we saw a couple people not hit the ball, and by a couple I mean 4. And then we saw the ball go in the goal.
That pretty much sums it up.
So, unless this does the same thing and manages to go in, we're going to see Game 1 going in favor of East A, and that'll hit the ground. Maybe another miss there, but at least in a way that kept it safe that time. That play, the 2 seconds left, that was all fine. There wasn't anything wrong with that. The goal before that, there were some things that maybe could have been done slightly better.
I certainly agree with that analysis there, and we will slide on into our next match, see a little bit of a roster change here, and be right back with it and see what other shenanigans these two teams can get into.
So let's not let the end of that overshadow the rest of the game, though. The first goal coming out, the 3-part passing play. The second goal, also a 3-part passing play involving a drop down rather than a direct pass. Quickly, that really were... Like, the first 2 goals were legitimately good plays. They got the passing, they found the openings, and they made it work. There were some questionable moments in the rest of the game, but there were solid opportunities throughout, and it's just a little unfortunate it ended on such a weird note, but it happens.
Looks like we've got everyone in and ready to go. We've got a couple of New York Insomnia players stepping in, MJ Shorts and Sadami, for the East A team, I believe. And we will have Galapagos, Porkchop, and Tag again for the East B.
So with that, we'll go ahead and get the players to join, and as they take the field and the countdown gets started up, we'll see if these roster changes do anything to affect the strategies. We were saying this game wasn't as one-sided as the first game of the last series. Last series, one team dominated the entire game and then got counterattacked a few times and then lost the overtime. And then the series just snowballed away from there. Here, it was a pretty even first game, both teams starting out strong and then having some issues towards the end, but fairly equally on both sides.
There's some early pressure now from the East A team. Aaron taking it up, gets blocked by Porkchop. A little touch by Aaron off the back wall, off the pass from Sadami, not able to make anything happen as Tag will clear it to midfield.
A bit too close by Schwartz will give a chance for East B to move forward here, but they get shut down in the corner by Aaron. A pinch up and across gives Sadami a chance, but cleared and dunked by Porkchop. Going to have to take it to the other corner, and Aaron finally gets, with some help from a teammate, Gets that ball out. Porkchop ready for that somehow. Good positioning, just covering that half of the field. Won't be able to find any dangerous shots on net yet, but we are seeing East B with a lot of possession early on.
Great touch across there. Sadami now trying to get it center. That one will be blocked by Shorts. Tag not able to make a clear. Galapagos following it up. Will be able to. Pass from Tag and a shot by Porkchop. That one will go wide. Sadami now trying to win this 50. Galapagos, what a touch there, flipping back, but not able to maintain control.
Ball will make its way into that corner as Sadami heads back as Swartz picks up the ball. Going to look to get it over one. Isn't able to follow, maybe a bit of an awkward jump, or just that was the intent to just get it past one. Either way, Aaron's left alone. Going to have to deal with this and does buy enough time. Gets the ball across. Galapagos too close. And East A still struggling to do much on offense, but here, as I say that, they throw the ball in. Not going to be able to find a goal. They are struggling to get the ball out at times.
Certainly are an opportunity now for West A. Just putting the pressure on Sadami, trying to take it to Brown. Pulls it out, a shot. That one's blocked. And Tag will take it to the side and get this one clear.
Sadami going to play cleanup after that demo, gets a mid-boost and looks for another demo, but Porkchop just hitting the brakes, able to turn around and get that one. Great job avoiding that demo, because that would have just been a straight goal for the green team as the ball would have just rolled straight in from midfield.
Opportunity here. Shorts not able to make contact. That one bouncing off the wall. Open net. Tag looking for a double touch. Gets it, but that's not in. Porkchop off the post. What a heartbreaker there for the East B team.
Porkchop off the post, and then Gus there off the post again, making the bounce unreadable for Porkchop's follow-up. So 2 posts denying chances for East B. And suddenly this ball back in a dangerous area, but a miss by Schwartz gives a chance. Sadami gets back in time to deal with it, but Tag throws it mid. Nice and high for everyone, but all the way across. No one going to be able to get there for the offense, and Sadami pushes forward again.
Gets a high touch. The first one there will be Aaron. This one by Tag. Rotating back into net is nobody, and nothing coming of it yet from this East A team. A long shot. Aaron side flipping, and Porkchop securing the first goal of game number 2.
Without the side flip, Aaron might have been able to reach that, but the speed, yeah, that did look reachable, but the speed was definitely more than I believe Aaron was expecting. Very good power on that bounce off the pass. Going to take that first goal for East B and put the pressure on East A to make something happen if they want to extend their lead in the series.
Is the case a 69-mile-an-hour goal? You certainly can't beat that. Tag now advancing it upfield. Caught by Sadami, but it's challenged by Porkchop. Aaron now puts it upfield. One demo in the back opens the net up, but his team is not able to get the ball upfield. Good touch there by Shorts off the corner. Galapagos will get it up and over and to the center. This could be dangerous. Sadami not able to beat the stout defense.
Sadami there trying to make that defense a little bit weaker. Will manage to do so, but Aaron can't find that last touch. Flips around the ball instead of into it. Maybe couldn't quite recover based on whatever happened to get the ball into that position. Will make that demo not super productive for getting goals, but still getting some pressure here. Aaron waiting for a touch, a little too close. We'll give Schwartz a chance to come up and around. I think Tag got that boost though. That's going to make it a little awkward for East A moving forward.
Yeah, East A, as you said, low on boost right now. 2 players with 0. Galapagos able to get a huge clear to put the pressure right back on. Gets it over the last player, but this ball taken to the side by Schwartz.
Sadami is up to try and get that one through, but Porkchop, a nice 50, will keep it safe. Aaron and Sadami together get that one through a long pass across, or a long clear across. And Schwartz puts it on net. Tag just can't get there.
Some great pressure here by the offense. Porkchop, not a great clear, and Short's the first one to the ball. Tag expecting a laser of a shot, trying for that squishy save, just in the wrong place at the wrong time. 4 seconds to play, and we're tied at 1.
Well, is going to be high, but no one there to shoot unless Sadami gets a chance. Cleared out. Tag keeps it up, looking for a triple, but that was a bold try to turn that one around. I don't think there was much chance of that working out in B's favor after that catch.
Not at all. The catch facing the wrong way, trying to juggle it and not able to get it and keep it up in the air. Porkchop now trying to start some offense for his team as Sadami takes it to midfield. Aaron now right back into the same spot where it gets returned by Tag. Porkchop up, shoots it down. Tag trying to get the angle, not able to, and that one will bounce out.
Missed by Aaron, keeps it dangerous, but Sadami's able to get there first and send it forward. That's going to be a bounce off the sidewalk. Porkchop intercepts what might have been a better play for Tag, but will buy some time. Tag has to retreat. Galapagos already back. Sadami, lots of space here. Flips it over Porkchop. Not enough to follow. Gets a bump to slow down Galapagos' counter, but it's not going to make too much for them.
A tactical whiff right there by Shorts leaves this ball bouncing at midfield. Porkchop not enough to reach it. Tag coming back down on it. A little bit of a double commit, and all of Westby on the retreat. Aaron up, Porkchop in net. A pinch. Shorts hitting it off of Aaron. That was an opportunity missed by East A.
East A sent 2 players up for that high aerial, and so the perfect waterfall didn't matter because the other one who was supposed to be scoring it was falling gently from the sky. So the double commit there killed the goal chance. Luckily for them, they did get back in time. It didn't cause any issues on the defensive end, but they did miss out on a chance to end this overtime a little bit early.
Long ball played forward. Caught by Galapagos. Cleared out to midfield. Up for it once again with no boost. Gets it towards the center, and there it is! Porkchop coming in to finish this overtime.
Galapagos just dropping that ball down out of reach of Aaron, who then goes for boost reasonably. And Schwartz coming in, just can't read the bounce fast enough. Gets beat to the ball. Will give the chance for Porkchop to find that upper corner. And it's going to be East B bringing back the game to a 1-1, or the series to a 1-1 state.
I don't know if that's just Porkchop tabbing out, but his ping skyrocketing to 999.
That is most likely a tabbing out at that point, just because 999, yeah, it's starting to fall back down a little bit. That'd be anything more than 1,000 ping is, well beyond unplayable, but it's back down to 84 in a reasonable level for playing.
Certainly is. Pit busy reappearing here, taking the spot of Aaron for East A. Let's see if they can figure out what rosters work the best as they look to take the lead in this series.
This game also fairly balanced back and forth. We had a good bit of overtime as well. Some missed opportunities on both sides, but also some mistakes defensively as well overall. So game fairly back and forth. Lots of midfield back and forth, as well as some extended pressure here and there, but definitely nothing too dominant from either side.
In just a second, we'll have everybody here on the pitch. We've got Shorts, Sadami, and Busy for East A against Tag, Galapagos, and Porkchop for East B. And we're underway. This kickoff going straight to the side. A shot on net by Shorts is tucked away. This one in for Sadami.
Big kickoff pressure. Just that kickoff going to the side, and Schwartz getting there first. Getting another touch with some help from Busy there. Makes it so that Galapagos expecting a shot on net can't get to the bounce, having already pre-jumped, and Sadami slots it into the bottom very easily.
A quick goal, 8 seconds into game number 3. A nice dunk here from Sadami. It could be another opportunity, but Tag will take possession of this one. Shot high, Sadami last back, gets the touch. Busy now trying to work this one out. Gets it over one. Galapagos backflips, and Busy will have an open net.
Busy looked like there was some help from the defenders on pinching that one in, although it was going to go in anyway with just a touch. Did Galapagos get a touch? No, that will just be Busy putting it in. Galapagos trying to get there and not quite in time.
Just like that, 28 seconds and 2 goals have been scored for this East A team. Certainly making a statement after their counterparts lost in the previous one.
Definitely a strong way to start a game. Tag and Porkchop up looking to make something happen, though. It's going to be Galapagos trying to finish it off. Sadami getting in the way. A pinch with Tag. I'll send that all the way back extremely quickly. But off goal, it'll roll up and out to where Porkchop gets a clear to Tag. Intercepted by Schwartz. It's on goal. Sadami looking for the redirect around Gus, but cannot get it down below.
Galapagos now collecting. Trying to beat Sadami. Does with the flick, but gets bumped. Shorts will have time to make this ball clear. It's at high center. This is dangerous, though. Porkchop with a shot to the right. Tag keeping the pressure up for East B. Galapagos now pushing it forward. Around Sadami. Busy. Last one back as Shorts will be rotating in.
Off the ceiling, not going to find anything. Schwartz off the ground, not going to find anything. And Sadami coming in, gets a touch, but Gus is in the way to make it awkward. Sends that all the way across. Will make Busy chase it. A nice big pinch. Going to drop near the center, but Tag on the backboard. Able to read it quickly. And Busy's touch on the follow-up. Only going to put it to the corner. And that bounce is going to be pretty awkward.
Sadami pinching it now. This one will roll to the center off that corner. Nothing happening as it gets tapped away off the shot by Busy. Porkchop now gets it around one off the back wall. A follow not there for Gus. Tag over one. Bringing it up. Trying to get it past center. Gets it to Porkchop. Gus now second to the ball as Shorts is able to get the clear to midfield. A nice pass from Sadami. A shot, and that's saved by Tag.
Good read by Tag to intercept that before it could become a difficult situation trying to read a shot. It's much easier to just block it before it becomes an issue. But sometimes you don't know that it's coming, you get caught off guard. Tag taking that all the way around the ceiling corner. Not going to be able to get it to Galapagos fast enough to be a direct threat, but that's going to roll out to Porkchop. Tag following and it gets it middle. Porkchop is there. Taps into the
Great heads-up play here by East B. Great touch across by Porkchop and Tag right back with that give and go. And an open net there as 2 defenders committed, cutting East A's lead in half.
East A probably going to be looking to get another goal back. 2 minutes is not enough time to just sit on one goal. In maybe the last 20 seconds, you can start trying to do that. But Sadami going to throw that up to Porkchop, very ready to intercept. Galapagos up for an early redirect and hits it from midfield.
What a play there by the 2 Philadelphia teammates. Porkchop able to push it forward and a phenomenal redirect, tying this game at 2.
So we're back to a tie game after the first 2 goals from East A coming out in less than 30 seconds this game. And it took East B almost half the game, or well, a full half of a game from there to tie it back up. Now Busy not going to be able to do much. Never mind, Galapagos just can't get that 50 and Busy drops it down, but Tag able to deal with it and get it through Schwartz.
This is dangerous here. Galapagos starting an attack as all 3 of East A are on the retreat. Galapagos down to the center, but Porkchop not able to make anything happen there. High ball off the ceiling. That one's taken by Shorts to the side.
Long clear by Tag. Going to try to follow that alone. Not going to be able to get that through Shorts, but Busy. Ready for that pass. Get to center. Porkchop. Good awareness. Ready for that touch. Able to get to it before the next follow-up and put it on goal. And shut down to the corner. Schwartz pops it up high and mid, but it's there in time to get it past Tag. Looking to move forward and set something up for East A.
Dangerous ball here in the corner as Busy puts it right back in front of the net. Porkchop and Tag double commit, but it's cleared upfield by Galapagos. Taking his time is Sadami. Gets it over one, but not by the second. High ball. Shorts has a little bit of time as Galapagos is chasing him down. Gives it to Busy. Busy around in front of the net, and it's saved by Porkchop.
Good job by Porkchop keeping that safe as it rolls around. Gonna be Porkchop again, looking to move this forward. Gets a 50-50 to where Tag can put it across, but across to nobody. Only Sadami's on that side of the field, so this ball back out to midfield, and it's gonna be up to Galapagos to make something happen there.
Just about 10 seconds to play now. 2-2 with the series tied at 1. Right now, East B with the possession. Shorts pinches it off the sidewall. This one's a high floater. Some 0-second overtime, but it's spiked straight down, and we will be in overtime for the second time this series.
Vizzy wasn't able to both keep that up and put it in a reasonable place for his team to follow, so opting to put it down instead, or put it where it would be useful and hope that it stays up, but it turned out to go down, and that's the best second case. This could be a chance. Vizzy off the ceiling, not going to find contact and Tag. Able to put it to side. Shorts there, though. Looking to get it into the middle. Sadami is waiting, but not fast enough for that. A bit too much across on that.
This one right back out to Busy. Puts it on net, and with the bump, that one in! What a bump there by Sadami!
The bump going to open up everything. Galapagos gets it clear out to Busy, which normally wouldn't be dangerous, because that ball not that scary until the defender just stops existing. That will give this game to East A.
A great turnaround coming off a multiple goal loss for East A, taking command of this series, and as they move into game number 4, will be on match point.
East A definitely looking to keep this momentum going into the next game, maybe finish it off before overtime. East B, of course, looking to figure out what went wrong. Each team will be likely making a roster swap. It looks like we already changed out Schwartz for Bex again. And we'll see if they have any plans to come back from what this game gave us.
You guys do not know, United Rogue FPS just rated us with 36 viewers. United Rogue FPS is our COD, Call of Duty Modern Warfare Search and Destroy League, who just had their draft tonight. So if you haven't already, head on over there, give them a follow and click that alert button to find out when they are live with some Call of Duty. We will be right back as this server went down for maintenance. Welcome back, and thanks for sticking with us while we went and remade the lobby. We've got Pit Busy, Pit Bex, and New York Insomnia's Sadami going head-to-head against Tag, Galapagos, and Porkchop. Right now, East A is up 2-1, and they are vying to play the West Coast in the All-Star Finals here on United Road.
Off to a fast start. Galapagos going to find a shot as all three defenders from East A are needed to keep that one out. And the score remains 0-0. But East A off to a risky start.
High ball to the side. Bex trying to get this one out. Not able to do so. Tag will get a touch. Bouncing there, though. A pump! And Busy can't get a touch. This one centered. A double commit from the Pittsburgh players. Porkchop forcing it forwards. Not able to get it around Sadami. Bex throwing it across the field to relieve that initial barrage.
Tag getting a minor pre-flip there, going to be able to get the ball forward. Sadami ready for it, and Busy ready for the next follow-up from the 50-50. Move downfield, but not able to make much of it. It's going to be Bex and Tag here. Tag winning hard, looking to maybe take a shot, but didn't really have an opportunity. Maybe wanted a bump, but no one was there. So it's going to be Galapagos and Sadami over to Porkchop. Porkchop, again, nice and wide, ready to deal with it. I've been noticing that East B does generally have someone across the field to deal with these crosses that come across out of nowhere, but that angle, Galapagos is going to find a near post.
Swinging across his body, a great pass here from Tag, and Galapagos jumping to the far side and flipping back to put that one on net and sneak it in near post.
Not an easy angle to hit the ball backwards like that when you're moving out. That's why you want to be over there already most of the time, so that you can just come in and hit the ball. But doing a great job there, Galapagos gets around the ball enough to get some power going the other way and find that first goal.
Tag cutting across the midfield, tries to get the flick over one, but unable to do so. Galapagos up and gets the touch to the corner to keep it out of harm's way. Still unchallenged. He tries an early flick, still has possession. Tries to get around Busy, but a shot from Tag. That ball's dead. And it's cleared, picked up by Busy to the side. Tag still on it, forces it center. Nobody there. That one off the post and back out front. Bex pushing it forward for Busy. This one high, blocked, but Tag will be there to put it back on down.
Tommy, a nice clear. Busy is up, able to get a touch, not going to be on net, not high enough. Did not get high enough to put the ball downwards towards the net, threw it off the ceiling. Still, East A keeping that ball in, but Bex going for maybe something that I don't think had any chance of doing much, but did buy a lot of time for people to regroup. Busy throwing it off the backboard, and Bex is there, but Galapagos is there faster. Gets the ball out. Sadami and Busy not going to make much happen, and East B is holding strong on defense.
Bex out right back to him. No, almost a phenomenal play there by East A. Tag the other way, gets blocked, and that one's in the corner. Galapagos will be the first up, trying to recenter. Nobody there, and it gets cleared upfield. Nice redirect high off the backboard. Straight across center. Sadami with the shot, and it's in.
Some good passing plays here. All the way across the field. That goes off the backboard, and Bex is able to kind of get in the way so Busy can get a touch. And then Sadami coming in just a tiny bit faster than the defense, and that's all that was needed to find him.
Tied at 1 with just under 2 to play here in game number 4. Nice pass by Tag. Porkchop getting the touch, but Sadami right there to bring it out from his own half. Shot on net. This one's a floater. Galapagos will get there. Galapagos now coming the other way. Gets a nice little touch. Porkchop with a follow. Does not get anything on that. And Busy will get the clear.
Downfield, throws it off the corner. Bex is there, not going to be able to find anyone for a pass. Sadami gets there eventually. They both go, but they both get touches to move the ball forward. It's going to be Tag moving that out. Busy, ready and waiting at midfield. Shut down by Galapagos side. Off the ceiling, Sadami not going to be able to follow that, and Porkchop clears it out to midfield. Right now, East A is just kind of holding midfield. And as I said, that Porkchop breaks through, but it looks like Busy will be able to turn, or Bex will be able to turn and deal with it.
Nobody challenging this ball. Sadami finally there. Gets it around one, around a second, but Galapagos touching it. A shot by Busy, far post, and that's saved. Great reaction by Porkchop.
Good placement on that shot will bait out that last second save. More of a reaction than would have been needed for basically any other placement. And here, a passing play dropped onto Bex's nose, able to put it just into the net.
Great touch off the back wall there by Busy, and Bex just able to get up to it and angle that on net. Nobody back, and East A will go up 2-1.
Flipping upside down like that is a shot. It makes that shot significantly stronger a lot of times, but more importantly, if you need to get height on the ball, it lets you scoop up into the ball and hit it higher. It lets you get slightly different angles with more power and a little bit more height when the ball's low to the ground going away from you. So it's a great thing to be able to do every now and then, and it just adds a little bit more to your shots when you can't quite get under it otherwise.
And that one's in. Tag looking for a double touch, but it squirts across to Galapagos, who tucks it away in the upper right-hand corner.
Tag finding that backward touch on the double touch. The second touch probably would have gone in if it was on net high, but if it was on net weakly, it would have been saved. So across the backboard, just as good, if not better. Now it's on to Sadami and Bex to make something happen on the kickoff. They can't score right away, and looks like Porkchop looking to go the other way. Coming around through the corner, it's up high and center. Galapagos is there, puts it on net, but the goal line.
Goal line save right there from Busy, and we're in our third overtime here in the Eastern semifinals for these all-star players.
Heartbreak for this East B team. They are on against match point for East A, so if they don't win this, they are done for the night. Move forward, Tag can't flick it past Sadami, and Galapagos can't really get that past Busy at all, but Busy, an awkward touch out, gives a pass center. Tag is there, but can't reach, and we're going to keep going forward for East A.
Good touch upfield. Beck's trying to make something happen. A demo in net by Sadami, but this ball will get cleared by Porkchop. Porkchop now trying to get it in front. He does. Can he get another touch as he falls? No! An unfortunate ball ride, but it's not clear yet as Sadami finally gets a big clear downfield.
Another bullet dodged by East A as that ball rolls gently across the goal line and no one can reach it in time. They're still struggling to get any new opportunities of their own, but Galapagos is just going to throw that in. Can they greet the Bex off the backboard, keeps it out, and another dangerous ball coming down, but Bex again off the backboard, puts it high. Busy should get there, and they'll survive that attack one more time.
Off the corner, Tag now taking it forward. Down around again, popped out. Right there's Galapagos. This one's just high off the crossbar. Porkchop not able to beat Busy out, but it's not away yet. Busy now will get that to center. And this one's returned. Could be on net. Bex! No! Not able to lift it high enough. And just like that, we will be headed to Game 5.
Bex not able to reach there. Couldn't quite get there in time, but great defensive plays by Bex and Busy going through that. Sadami holding things together as well. Good effort to keep everything out. Dodged a few really close calls and baited out of some other tough situations, but could not hold it forever. And it will drop. Game number 4, forcing the 5th in the series.
10 shots by Galapagos and 3 goals there in this game alone. An offensive domination shown by that man right there.
And with that, the players have requested a server change on both sides. So we'll go ahead and get a brand new shiny lobby up for our game number 5, and we'll be right back in just a minute.
We are back here with a new server, looking like Aaron subbing in for Pit Busy, and the same team of Galapagos, Tag, and Porkchop here for East B. Let's see how a little bit of a confusion on the kickoff, it seems.
Yeah, looking at the scoreboard, if it weren't for Bex, it would almost be like we were playing on an Eastern European server, but Bex has 24 ping, and everyone else is well over 100. So we're gonna remake this one more time and hopefully not get the worst server we could have found.
Certainly. So once again, a little bit of technical difficulties from the phenomenal Psionics Rocket League servers. And we will take a short break. Well, here we go. Let's see if this server is a little nicer to us today. As they're joining, it looks like it will be.
All the pings are green, so we're off to a good start, and we're going to be playing this game out as it's Bex and Galapagos on the kickoff. That's going to go to the side Tag, and backing off there will give Schwartz a free touch, but doesn't do anything with it. And a pass Tag to Galapagos to Tag, up off the waterfall and down. Aaron's going to read it and put it inside. He survived the kickoff.
Tag now trying to make something happen there in the corner. Porkchop gets the ball as it's being cleared. This could be a chance now. Shorts with a shot on net, and it's in.
Schwartz going to be taking his first goal in 25 seconds. Porkchop there pinching that the wrong way, and Tag going for boost, not realizing how dangerous that was, as Galapagos just couldn't get back in time.
Quick start here, 25-second goal for the New Eastern A team. Chance here, Porkchop across for Galapagos, not quite ready for that one. Shorts not able to get a touch as Galapagos advances, puts the ball center off the backboard. No touch there, still bouncing, Porkchop, and just like that, we're tied with 4 minutes and 20 on the clock.
Porkchop taking advantage of some overall confusion. Bex wasn't able to hit that, and then Tag missed. Aaron was trying to get Tag's touch, but because Tag missed, Aaron was just sitting still on the goal line, and it gave a free opportunity for Porkchop to shoot anywhere else. And that's exactly what they did.
Tag now, early jump for that, gets it back down into his own corner. Bex throws it at the net where Galapagos is waiting. High ball, Porkchop looking for a touch, but Shorts will beat him to it. Another touch by Shorts will clear this one to the far side of the field. Bex keeps it high, just off the mark, but it's still dangerous. Tag getting a touch as Aaron tackles Tag and saves a goal.
Tag getting launched out of the play after that happened. Aaron shutting down a shot there, pinching it across. We've seen several pinches already this game, and Vex has been ready for all of them. But Galapagos is going to be able to put that around and Tag around the corner, looking for maybe a pass out. No, just going straight over top. Easily cleared to the side by Aaron.
Good touch here by Galapagos to keep this momentum going in his team's favor. Tag now across the field the other way to Porkchop, saved by Aaron. A little bit of a relief now for East A. This ball, though, not able to cross that half-field line.
Tag not finding a touch there gives Schwartz and Bex a chance, but Schwartz dying and Bex not fast enough to beat Gus. Will give some time for East B to start moving forward. Aaron not letting any of that get set up, though. Off the backboard. Tag Schwartz all the way across. No one is there. And it's going to be East B with another counter.
Bex getting the touch, pops it center. Waiting over there is Shorts, but he decides to leave that ball for Aaron. Galapagos now high off the side past Aaron. Porkchop not able to get the touchdown for Tag. And East A will try to clear their own half.
They do make it past midfield, but not for very long. Tag going to be able to just send it right back down off of a quick pass up the Porkchop. Going to send that down in front of the net. Schwartz looking to pop it up and over. Gets it over Porkchop. Bex is there off the backboard, down, up. What would have been a dangerous angle, but Galapagos reading that bounce, getting it forward. A wide open net. Can Gus find the angle? He can. And that'll be a 1-goal lead for East B.
Coast to coast, a great play there by Galapagos, able to take the lead. Just over 2 minutes to play, and the winner of this game advancing to face the Western Conference B Team All-Stars in the Grand Finals.
Porkchop making that clear out on the shot. Tag getting up for a touch. Porkchop helping. Looking to follow, but no, it's going to have to be Gus off that bounce. Throws it across the net as Schwartz jumping up to make the save. Bex, a nice touch up middle. Schwartz is there. Aaron is there. Confusion from everyone. Gus holding strong, able to get that.
This one out by Gus, but it's turned right back in by Aaron. Taps it across to Bex, who side flips almost right into position, but unable to get a touch on that ball. And Tag will take it the other way. Oh, that's just a very unfortunate play there for the East A team as Tag, trying to set up a teammate, got a little help from the opposite team.
Well, Tag was trying to set up a ceiling shot, which indirectly would have set up a teammate, because I don't think there's any chance Tag was hitting that angle into the net. But Tag definitely could have gotten a pass down to a teammate. Instead, one of the East A defenders passed it down to one of the other East A defenders, and then the third one helped out to put it into the net.
Porkchop trying to pull that center, leaves it. Aaron able to collect a waterfall straight down. Nobody's up, and the 50 midair is won in favor of East A, but Tag will get it clear out and down the field.
Schwartz, good job stopping that chance before the ball could cross in front of the net. They weren't quite fast enough on East B to get that around the corner. But they don't really need to be worried about scoring. They are perfectly happy to keep the ball slow. But as I say that, Tag has to come in and bail out a dangerous ball in front of the East B net.
40 seconds to play. This ball being pushed upfield, but something needs to click here for the East A team in order to move on. Shorts now cuts it center, but Tag is right there waiting. Bex is able to get it around Porkchop, who was lurking, cherry-picking for a goal.
Both of the strikers for the East B team going a little bit far forward, dodging into shots that just weren't going to get too much, and they almost gave up a dangerous counterattack opportunity, but East A not able to do much here. A pass to Aaron, no power on the shot, will give Gus and Tag plenty of time to get around to that. That will be the game as Tag throwing it up to try to get one more, but not going to happen. East B takes the series at 5.
Yep, East B, Porkchop, Tag, Galapagos, and the Sheriff to face Collide, Moondog, Colrocks, and Orlandon here in the Grand Finals, coming right up after this. Welcome back. I'm joined here with Lai Algebra Cow, casting the NCS All-Star Finals. Lai, who do we have here?
Well, we've got East B and West B. Both teams on the B side winning, although that likely not so much to do with the names as the players on it. We've got Colrocks, Moondog, and Collide starting for West B, and Tag, Galapagos, and Porkchop starting for the East.
Touched by Moondog straight across. Tag waiting on that sidewall. We'll return this right back on net, but Collide turning it away. Bouncing ball, Galapagos able to make that one over to Tag. They're really connecting on these team plays, those two are.
And Moondog to Collide getting a team play going. Collide off the crossbar, going to miss the open net, but Colrocks keeping it in. Moondog around to keep up the pressure, and it's going to be Galapagos trying to get it out. Can't manage it. Colrocks keeps the ball in the corner, nice and high across to Collide. Tag stops that and puts it to the side as Moondog again keeping the ball in. They did lose an opportunity early on, but they are doing a great job keeping up the pressure out.
Good touch here by Clyde, bringing it up the wall, keeping possession and letting his teammates recover. Colrocks now will force it forwards, but Porkchop right there to get the clear. Tag, this is a shot here off the backboard, and Colrocks will touch it forward and get it by almost a shot the other way by Moondog.
Tag finally managed to get that ball past midfield for the East squad, but then as soon as that happened, it was sent immediately back towards their net. Here, it looks like they got a little bit more time on the green end, looking to make something happen, but Collide going to shut that down, send it to the corner, and Galapagos not going to really be able to do much with it.
Galapagos, nice touch there. Shot by Porkchop just wide and fit. Turned by Tag. Able to sneak that one in off the post.
Tag trying to miss another open net, not for Tag, but just for the game. Lots of posts so far, but does find the post and into the net. Somehow, after the bounce, will give the first goal for the East squad with 3 minutes and 20 seconds.
Collide winning this kickoff deep into the West's corner, or East's corner. Porkchop underneath everybody, able to get that one out where Moondog is waiting for the West.
Galapagos going to catch the dribble and go for a pinch. Gets the pinch, but Collide gets the block. Tag forced to jump up at an awkward angle to play it to the side. Porkchop gets it through, but Moondog able to get to Colrocks. Colrocks up to GJ Collide. Collide off the backboard, and Moondog throws it towards the net very slowly, and Colrocks can get there.
A valiant attempt there by the defenders of the East All-Star team. Tag almost being able to get that 50, but just too flat of an angle as Colrocks puts it away to tie the game at 1.
Yeah, Tag had gotten bumped just before that pretty hard into the back of the net, and it looked like Tag was low on boost coming out of the net, making it very hard to get around for that time, despite how slowly the ball was coming because of that displacement.
Galapagos puts this one upfield, but Collide waiting. Tag returning it right back down. Touch by Tag, leaving it for his teammate in high center. Tag again not able to get the touch, and this one will be going the other way. Rule 1 here between Gus and Colrocks leaves us with a little bit of 2-on-2 action for the time being.
So, Moondog and Collide moving down together. Again, as a 2v2, you're going to want to stay a little bit closer together than you do with 3s. Not going to be as many long touches and not going to be as much space given that off the crossbar, not going to be followed up by Tag in time as Moondog clears it out to where Collide can try to put some pressure on. Hits the ball and some back and forth. Going to give Porkchop the ball again.
Collide now trying to bring this one out of his own end. Puts it high off the wall. Tag right there. This one flip forward. Moondog up for it. Doesn't get the touch. This is a chance for Porkchop. Porkchop high off the back wall. Collide not able, or is able to get the touch over Tag. This one rolling around the sidewall. Players avoiding the two locked nose to nose. A little bit of a backflip there by Tag, but he collects the ball and takes it off to the side. Shot there, a bump. That one off the post. Colrocks. That was close.
Close to both the posts and to hitting one of either Colrocks or Galapagos, and Tag did manage to work it around. But as that's happening, Porkchop can't make the save. Collide gets a goal.
Honorable interlock here between Cole and Galapagos, and a great viewing angle for this goal as it is tucked away by Collide to put the West up 2-1.
So we saw some rare United Rogue 2v2 action there, but now we're back to our normal scheduled 3v3s as Collide flopping around, expecting that ball to be a lot lower. Gets back to the ground, looking for the backboard to clear this out. Gets a light touch. Moondog cautious, waits for the touch. Gets it forward, but Tag and Galapagos both waiting in the corner. That's an awkward bounce for them, though. Tag can't reach. It's up to Porkchop to clear it out. And Collide can at least keep it in that half of the field.
Second touch by Collide. He's the only one to it. Gets it down center for his teammates. And Colrocks will finish just like that. Another goal for the West All-Stars.
Great recovery from Collide off the ceiling. Interesting use of the flip there. It worked out well just to be able to get above the ball to hit it again. No one on the defense was really ready for that angle to be possible. And then, of course, the striker coming in, Colrocks finishing it off after the touch.
Touch here by Tag, not quite able to get it out, but does with the help of Gus. Moondog putting it right back in. Collide to Moondog. Moondog high off the ceiling, trying to get it centered, but it's touched by Tag. Time winding down. This needs to be a goal for the East. That's put high and wide, and time will expire. Game 1 going to the West All-Stars.
West coming out strong that game. Some good plays all the way around, and of course that 2v2 goal was the pivotal moment. We got the 1-1 game and then a 2v2 action for a bit. Gave West the advantage. They got that third goal to cement things, and from there we got them the first game, and East going to have to come back and make some changes.
Yes, they will. Taking the full time. Looks like Moondog stepping out as Collide, Colrocks, and I believe Orlandon coming on in. Collide, a majority of the offense for the West All-Stars, having 4 shots, an assist, and a goal. Colrocks, though, with a 200% shooting percentage with 2 goals on 1 shot. You don't see that every day.
I don't even remember what happened to cause that in this game. I know in the previous game in the semifinals, there was the huge own goal that I don't think really affected the outcome of the game that much, but just was a passing play from the defense in the corner to the defense in the net to the goal. But I don't really remember there being a big own goal, so I'm not sure what caused that shot difference there.
Me neither. Looks like we are set for game number 2. Tag and Porkchop facing a little bit of ping issues as it may be settling down here. Tag, Galapagos, and Porkchop for the East All-Stars against Colrocks, Orlandon, and Collide for the West. This ball touched by Tag to the corner. Dribbled out, past one, not past the second. Galapagos up for it, quick. Doesn't get it over Collide as that's put way back down into the East's half. Shot on.
Trying to drop it mid to Orlandon. Not going to make it happen. Collide. Awkward touch back. Colrocks there. In time for a challenge to send it back in. But Tag, a huge clear. Orlandon can't reach, and it's going to be up to Collide to get back in field.
Good 50 there by Collide. Collide with the open net will just tap that one on in. And just like that, 45 seconds into game number 2, Collide with yet another goal, putting his team up 1-0.
Yeah, dunking that one through and finding the resulting open net. Collide continuing the lead that they had from game number 1, looking to just take the series as quickly as possible. A miss on the kickoff and then a delayed touch by Orlandon. Leaves the ball in an awkward place and everyone kind of scrambles, but the East will survive, and Orlandon's not going to have anyone to follow up that pass.
High touch by Tag. Colrocks up to collect. Porkchop returning it right back into the box. Tapped across for Tag. Tag getting the touch and putting that one in. What a play by Tag and Galapagos.
Galapagos just reading that touch from, or that bounce rather, coming up the wall, getting that middle and Tag there fast enough to get an angle around and put it in. And that's going to tie up the game with 3:51 to go.
Glide and Pork Chop this one up high, touched by Coal Rocks. Tag trying to collect and settle this one down. 50 against Collide. A little bit of a double commit there by the East, and trying to force its center, but unable to maintain possession in the offensive zone.
Coal Rocks looking to get a touch there, but Orlandon too far middle to be able to come out and still put that on net. Coal Rocks, though, able to pick up a dribble, looking for a flick, gets it past two. There's no one left. Tag can't reach.
A phenomenal flick here by Coal Rocks, able to beat the two defenders, Pork Chop and Galapagos, and slot that one away to take the lead for the West.
Up 2-1 in the game. West is going to continue mostly the same. No need to do anything crazy on offense, but also no reason to back off and just play defense. But as I said, that they're going to need more goals because Tag just put one in.
Yep, just like that, we're tied right back up at 2. A nice touch across by Galapagos, and Tag right there to receive the pass.
Landon sending that one high and across. Pork Chop, the only one ready. Collide opting to back off and play it safe. Does get a touch that's stopped by Galapagos, and Coal Rocks forced to stay back and block its shot. But will get it around Galapagos there. Moves the ball far forward, but gets bumped all the way back, unable to follow. Collide high on the wall, off the post, and Orlandon's going to follow it in for a goal.
Great play here. Orlandon able to deny the clear, or Collide able to deny the clear, and Orlandon with a bounce shot right over the face of Tag.
Bounce there, getting height that would have been otherwise quite hard to manage, but bounce puts it there nicely. The kickoff, pinching backwards. Collide gets a touch. Coal Rocks up, can't get a touch though, and Orlandon is going to have to back off to net to deal with whatever Galapagos pulls out of the corner.
Collide now advancing it forward. Tag kills that one at midfield. Or the pass across from Chop to Galapagos. Cut off by Orlandon to Collide. Orlandon trying to 50. That one not touched and just off the post.
Here, Coal Rocks coming up and around, gets bumped, I believe. Will force Collide to go for the ball, but Galapagos can't return it, and it's going to be Collide chasing as Tag around the corner, and Coal Rocks looking for a flick, nice and high. Orlandon's up. Galapagos also up to block it. Coal Rocks gets an angle to put it high off the backboard, but no one's going to be able to follow it. And it looks like East is going to get away without any sort of dangerous chance there.
Coal Rocks now puts it right back in, challenging Galapagos, leaving the ball for Collide. Collide up off the ceiling. Does not get the flip reset. Orlandon getting a touch. That one's still here, but Pork Chop will push it forward to Tag. Some pressure mounting now for the West squad, as Pork Chop still not able to get this one out. Tag now attempting to, but he gets denied by Orlandon in the corner. Coal Rocks now does not get higher than, I believe that was Galapagos, and this ball out. Finally for the East. As I say that, Orlandon taking it the length of the pitch, bringing it right back in and right back to where we were less than 10 seconds ago.
Collide going to be keeping us to try to get around the corner. Gets a pinch low, trying to go under Tag, but Tag was ready. Gets it through, gets it past Orlandon, but dies in the process. Coal Rocks. Plenty of time resulting, going to get the boost, get the flick past 2, but again, bumped in the process, and it's going to be Tag taking in front of the net. Coal Rocks can't get the double. Orlandon is there in front, but Galapagos gets it out, and the score remains 3-2.
Collide getting it, trying to pull it right back out center. Coal Rocks got 50 by Pork Chop, who managed to stay with it in the air. Tag now advancing forward with Galapagos. Trying to get that center, but it's denied by Collide. A double by pork chop, and that one straight across the face of the net.
Landon puts the ball in a dangerous spot for Clyde. Can follow it to keep it low. 1 goal needed for the yellow team, but it's not going to happen as Orlandon puts it there. The ball is still up, but no one's going to be able to get there unless Orlandon tries to keep it up for some reason. That will be game number 2 going in favor of West.
One more game here. If East wins, we may potentially see a 4th, if not a 5th. But West being up 2-0 in this best of 5, looking to seal the deal as we come back right here into game number 3.
And coming into game number 3, East is down 2-0 in the series, so they're going to have to win this if they want to stay alive. They need to not really make any large-scale changes because overall they are keeping up in the games. It's not like these are blowouts by any means. That one was a 1-goal game with a couple chances towards the end to even it out. But they do need to make something happen, and if they can't, West is just going to continue walking over them in the series.
They certainly are, and they certainly have shown they have the upper hand in possession and pressure. Let's see what happens here. Cole Rocks, and I believe that was tag on the kickoff.
Landon's going to have to chase that one around from the net. Not going to get a touch, but the ball not too dangerous. It will bounce out and around the corner. Lots of time going both directions around the corner, but not going to cause too much trouble for the West defense.
Orlandon getting a touch just over Galapagos. Colrock's chasing it down, putting it off the back wall. This one's dangerous. Collide on net and in.
Clyde, a great follow-up to Colrock's play. Colrock's looking to just fake everyone out. Took a delayed touch there, higher off the backboard. Wasn't able to be read by the defense, and Clyde going to finish it off.
Colrock's picking this one up. Gets taken away by tag. Orlandon straight down. This one across, and it's in. Oh, it's off the post. Tag, too sharp of an angle.
Not quite. Almost heartbreak the other way. Galapagos just barely gets up for that one and will have to deal with it on that yellow end. And they do. Porchop dribbling tag with a shot. Collide can't get it. That one in off the post.
A redemption shot there by Tag. Able to utilize the post this time and claim it as his friend. As this one slides right in to tie the game at 1.
That will be a friendly post, as you were saying, able to work with the striker rather than being a 4th defender. But next kickoff, not looking particularly favorable for either team. It's going to go across the field. Orlandon gets it, but blocked by Tag, and across the field the other way it goes.
Galapagos now pushing it forward for the East. Not able to get a touch. There's Porchop. This one will be off the crossbar. Can he get to it? Not quite. The follow by Tag is off to the left, and Collide will collect and carry out to midfield. Ooh, a nice touch and nice defense there by Porkchop. The pressure is not done with yet as Colrocks is able to put it around again.
A little bit stuck in the corner. Collide's going to look to get it out. Porkchop's going to have a hard read and can't get there. Orlandon finishes it off.
You mentioned it earlier in the previous series, getting upside down and getting lift on that ball, putting it high off the backboard. Perfect pass by Collide to his teammate to tuck it away and take the lead for the West.
And on defense, those are some of the hardest reads in the game off of the bounce. Being under the ball as it's bouncing off a wall and coming out to hit it off the bounce is brutal for the defender. But speaking of brutal, Tag going to just get that goal back right away.
Tag showing some great patience. Orlandon and Collide both at awkward angles, and Colrock's not quite able to get it. And Tag sliding it on in for his 2nd goal of this game and tying us at 2.
Hard kickoff pinch off the side. Orlandon blocking Galapagos' touch. A bold jump going for that still, but not going to do much for either team as Galapagos and Tag get it to the corner, but double commit in the process and aren't able to follow it up. Porkchop, though, here to keep up the pressure as Collide high and across gives Tag a shot onto the net, but Orlandon nice and high.
Clyde clearing it far downfield into the left-hand corner, away from everybody on the pitch. Colrock's now collecting, not able to get any power on that shot, as that's saved away easily by Tag.
Up, shooting it on net. Clyde backflips, can't make the save, and that's going to be 3-2 for Eastby.
A good challenge on the side there by Tag, and Galapagos getting a soft touch with his wheel, and Collide unfortunately getting the touch and making the own goal.
The Fields backflip always hurts, and Tag getting one off the post on the kickoff, not going to choose to follow that, going to take the boost instead. Gives Collide a chance, but a miss off the high part of the wall there won't really give anything for West, and they're going to have to reset and try again.
High floater here by Galapagos. Collide with the miss. Colrocks gets a touch. Tag waiting, doesn't get it. A shot on net, and Orlandon is there to make the save.
Down the other. Gives Collide a chance. That's going to go in. Not going to miss that open net. Ties up the game. 2 minutes to go.
Great clearance, a great demo, and Collide facing the open net, able to roll that one in to the right. Tied at 3 with 2 minutes to play.
Neither team failing to take advantage of these opportunities. Both are just putting these in. That pinch gives another chance for West to move forward. Porkchop gets it out, but Collide, plenty of time to work with. Throws it away almost. Gets a block, but could have done better. Tag now having a chance. Shut down by Orlandon. Porkchop off post, and Colrocks around the corner. Going to get the ball out for West. They could have handled several of those touches better. Here, though, Colrocks back to Collide around. Galapa gets out to where Orlando can reach it, but not going to be able to get anything off of that as Tag clears it out.
More good pressure from the West All-Stars once again. A shot by Colrocks, and that one will sneak on in.
Colrocks reading that touch somehow well enough to put it in, because Galapagos just dropping this down, and Colrocks coming again, that backwards angle, finding the power back the other way. Not the easiest shot to make, but great job getting that angle just enough and taking the lead with a minute 20.
Orlandon pushing it forward. Tag and Galapagos pinch straight across midfield. Porkchop getting a touch, but that will be a giveaway of possession right to Collide. Collide now trying to beat one, doesn't get it as Colrocks demos Porkchop. Galapagos now getting the touch. Tag not able to get around the ball and put that one on net.
East looking for that equalizer now. They've got 45 seconds to do it. Tag putting it backwards and across behind Porkchop isn't going to help. Now Colrocks gets another chance. A bounce shot. Galapagos sending it up, but Collide high and across, wasting time even if no opportunity comes with it. Orlando not going to do much except get that demo. Again, just buying time, wasting seconds off the clock. And as I said, that Colrocks not caring about the clock, just going to put another one in.
Yeah, nice little carry here by Colrocks, set up by that demo. Orlandon unfortunately didn't touch the ball, so he doesn't get credited with the assist, and Colrocks able to bring it on in to give West a 2-goal lead.
2-goal lead in 25 seconds seems nearly insurmountable. Then that is going to mostly wrap up this game. Orlandon taking another shot, looking for the follow, and Colrocks is there to finish.
Orlandon playing the big bad bully, throwing it off the backboard and able to get the bump. How's that for alliteration there, Live? A 3-goal lead, 15 seconds, almost undoable for the Eastern All-Stars, as they are down 2-0 in the series and 6-3 in this game.
That will be wrapping it up, as the West B team will be your Noodle Cup Series All-Star champion.
Keeping the ball up. They were looking for a little bit of extra play time there, but Tag not able to get under it, and the Western All-Stars come out victorious.
So that will wrap up the Noodle Cup All-Star Series. The champions have been crowned, Colrocks, Orlandon, and Collide in this final roster for West B. Coming up tonight, we are done. But tomorrow, we have the Ramen Bowl All-Star Games for some even faster-paced, higher-flying action coming up to wrap up the season here at United Road.
Yeah.
That
Like
happened
like the one
before.
where I'm like, what the fuck are we